Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Kansas City. Midweek Mindfulness. And this evening we are going to be talking about Outwaiting the Clouds. The lessons this evening come from 7,000 Ways to Listen by Mark Nepo. Let us pray. There is one true, ultimate, intimate, and amazing energy in this life. It surrounds us, it pervades all living things, it is its creator and the creation, and it is God. And in this moment, we come to that point of stopping and reflecting on the ideas and the opportunities that we have as expressions of God. We relax and rest, listening, learning, and receiving its blessings. And so it is. Mark Nepo writes, I've learned a great deal drifting in and out of wakefulness over the years. In the beginning, I used to do a lot of things: write, play, perform music, draw, garden, one after another. But along the way, it stopped being about creating things and started being about the space that it opened in the act of creating. Now the experience of creating brings me much joy because somehow I came to realize that it is the space this creating power opens, and that's what saves me, not what it produces. Now, it doesn't matter if I finish anything. I just need to be in that space. In that holy interlude, I am grounded. Only when in conversation with what is eternal am I able to stand in a fundamental knowing that it is unshakable. When I stand there, I feel calm. When I stand there, I am attuned to different weather. While there is much to do, we are not here to do. Under the want to produce and problem solve is the need to being solve. Often with full being, the problem goes away. The seed being solves its darkness by blossoming. The heart being solves its loneliness by loving whatever it meets. The tea being solves the water to become tea. So we think about this, about the deep listening, it taking time. Things get in the way. When we outwait clouds, we can feel and see the water bead on the hosta. When we outwait the clouds, the birds in our heart come out, and the webs in our mind become visible. We wait, we listen, we observe, and we respect what is taking place. It's much like living in a body. We can't ignore what carries us, or the body will die. But if a body's temple, where we are devoted to while living in it, it brings us to the words of reverence to solve our only darkness by blossoming, and to solve our loneliness by loving everything. We can grow by simply listening. The way the tree on that ridge listens to the branches. The way the blood listens its flow to the site of a wound. The way you listen like a basin when my head so full of grief can't look you in the eye. We can listen our way out of howling. The way the heart can soften the wolf we keep inside of ourselves. We can last by listening deeply, the way roots listen for the next inch of earth, the way the old turtle listens to all he hears, into the pattern of its shell. This evening, I invite you to participate with me in a slightly guided meditation in the deep ways of practicing serenity through outwaiting the clouds. Take a breath, relax, and no matter the time or the place, consider the sky and the clouds. Picture them in your mind. Allow your breath to move slowly in and out, in the same way the clouds slowly and gradually change shape and move. Watch the clouds drift as you breathe. Picture them. Follow them. Imagine the sun endlessly on the tops of those clouds, just behind, passing through. Imagine the truth of being endlessly on top of all your troubles, on top of them. Inhale deeply and practice outwaiting those clouds. Drift. Inhale deeply. And as you do this, let your exhale soften the edges of those clouds. Let them spread out across the sky. Inhale deeply and gently exhale, blowing towards those clouds, moving them forward and outward. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale deeply, realize that you can outweight many of your troubles. Allow them to move past and beyond. Inhale deeply. Nice deep inhale. And as you release, allow your shoulders to relax. Just as the sky allows the clouds to come, it also inspires them to go. You can focus on where they are now with certainty that they won't be there moments later. So it is with your troubles. Acknowledge them, but support your efforts on them disappearing. Take a deep breath. Focus again on the clouds. On the shades of gray and blue and cream and white. Focus on the light that is beginning to come through them, revealing what is behind them. Begin to notice the color of the sky and how it has changed since you first closed your eyes. How that grayness, that dullness behind those clouds is beginning to change colors. Positive, beautiful, comforting colors. The truth is, that God moves for us, that all of the energy and the activity in this life propels us, centers us, that God operates for us, allowing this activity, creating the energy that draws the light through whatever clouds we are standing beneath at this moment. That God moves as us. And if we keep that in mind, we recognize that we have the power to look differently at any situation. That we have the power to do nothing. And life will move on and through and over us. And the outward affection that we grant ourselves in these moments of pause are the very things that rejuvenate us, like a good night's sleep, like sun after a rain. Outwait the clouds. Outwait them. Breathe. Deeply breathe. Take in as much as you can. Savor this moment, this image. Watch the world take place around you. Take your time. Outwaiting the clouds is the patient, slow process of awakening that innately takes time and can't be rushed, while parting the veil is the work of moving through the illusion. You are perfect. You are perfect. You are whole. And you are complete. Nothing stands in your way. There are no obstacles other than the imagination. And so imagine in the coming days that you are simply outwaiting the clouds and that a better day will come. Take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, feel your fingertips. Feel the strength of your feet supporting you. Recognize the power of your skin to expand with every breath. You do not break. Turn your head to the left and the right in awe of the power of your neck. Gradually, open your eyes to your surroundings. Relax. Remember how you feel in the coming days. Come back to this place wherever you are, at whatever point that you suddenly are caught off guard by that new cloud, that different cloud. Celebrate its passing. Shift your body, experiencing the present. And know this: we close this meditation with the firm understanding that God is all there is, that I am a part of God, that all that I am, God is, and therefore it is perfect, whole, and complete. That the energy that I can put into my thoughts leads me to the positive. That there is nothing standing in my way. That this thing called time and effort are simply divine actions taking place for my better good. I can step away from this moment carrying it with me forever, feeling the power and the serenity of such truth. And so it is.